Well, hello then, I do hope you're all well and I do hope you all had a fantastic weekend. Now, last week on Opposition Motion Day when Yvette Cooper and Stuart McDonald had basically shown that Suella Braverman is totally out of her depth as Home Secretary. Well, they also did one on the triple lock on pensions, and after Shadow Secretary of State for Works and Pensions Jonathan Ashworth had finished his speech on the motion to back the triple lock, and received some of the most ridiculous retorts from the benches opposite about how the Labour Party are participating in political theatre. Well then, the Minister for State for Works and Pensions, Mel Stride, he started off and just basically went on to basically partake in political theatre. Thing is, Labour MP Lyn Brown, I think for West Ham, took rather exceptions to this.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Well, can I open by saying, Mr. Speaker, that it is a pleasure to at last stand opposite the right honourable gentleman in debate at the dispatch box. We heard a lot of sound and fury from the benches opposite, Mr. Speaker, but not much illumination and light. Indeed, an entire speech predicated on a perceived answer to the question that he has put in this motion, namely that we will shortchange pensioners in some way, and that is far from necessarily the outcome that we will see. His speech started pretty well. He read out the motion, and so far so good, but I think it was upon the intervention of the Right Honourable Member for South Holland and the Deepings, who claimed him as a close friend, that he started to go downhill and lose his political bearings. And I should just correct my right honourable friend, who I think was being overly harsh on Gordon Brown by suggesting that in 1999 Labour put up pensions by 50p. It was, of course, 75 pence. It was 50%, a full 50% more than my right honourable friend had suggested. But may I say, Mr. Speaker, that yes, of course I will.
I do. I'm immensely grateful, Brian, for correcting the record. I did say we were friends, and I was trying to be generous to the honourable gentleman by adding the extra 25p. But it would have come as cold comfort to the pensioners who suffered under Labour, and we should remember the triple lock was a Conservative which is why we must stand by it.
Thank my right honourable friend. And given the impact that my right honourable friend's intervention had on a speech which deteriorated very rapidly thereafter, he will be my secret weapon. In every debate now, my right honourable friend will be there, poised. I will give way certainly to the right honourable lady.
I'm actually quite offended by the idea that this is theatre and this is knockabout, because my constituents don't see it that way. Can I also bring some levity to bring some facts to this debate? The Labour government took 1 million pensioners out of poverty. This government has put 500,000 into poverty. Doesn't he feel that this is just outrageous and that he needs to make the promises of his manifesto clear today that they will be fulfilled?
Mr. Speaker, I will of course come on to the issue of the impact of the government's huge commitment to pensioners over the years on issues such as poverty that the right honourable lady has raised. But may I just be...
Here, totally agree. They spent their whole time accusing the opposition of political theatre when Jonathan Ashworth was making the case, and then started off with a bout of their own bout of political theatre on something I don't think it should take lightly, I don't think. But there we are, unfortunately, and it really didn't end well either for Mel Stride either, but that's for another video. But until then, leave your thoughts down below, and until then I shall bid you farewell and take care.